Hello, I'm Nurlan Ibraev, retired colonel, PhD in military art. Currently, I am the director of the Institute for the Study of Military Conflict at the Academy of Military Science. Having military experience in scientific world, I would like to share some thoughts with you. First of all, it should be noted that military science is the theory and practice of studying military conflict, how to avoid it, how to be prepared for it, and ultimately how to conduct military operations. Military conflict is the main object of study of military science, and its subject is armed struggle and military activity. In my speech, I would like to talk about military art, which is an integral part of military sciences. What are the reasons for this? First, weak knowledge of these provisions primary among military personnel. Second, fundamental reforms in military affairs are necessary. Third, Kazakh Associate has a powerful military potential inherited from our ancestors at the genetic level. Fourth, the military political situation around our country and the internal situation, others reasons and conditions. Let's continue our main part. A military conflict is a continuation of the political of state or its units. The only difference is that military means or means of armed force are used. They include weapons of mass destruction, air carriers, space and air force, naval warships, anti-missile and anti-aircraft weapons, ground combat equipment, etc. The armed force, other troops and military formation as a whole as also means of achieving military goals. Military conflict is a general concept that includes wars, armed conflicts and other military actions of varying scale. The main goal of the military conflict is to gain benefits, changing the political system, redistributing spheres of influence, occupying territory, protecting territorial integrity and independence, respectively. A military conflict is the most difficult form of a country existence, as a result of which it can simply disappear or become an integral part of another state. Currently, states strive to create a military security system. For example, the United Nations solves these problems. It has peacekeeping military forces. At the same time, there are opinions among Western experts that peacekeeping force only prolong military confrontation. Thus, one must be prepared for a military conflict. Of course, each country has its own part and its own capabilities. At the same time, all countries understanding that the state will not be able to solve military problem on its own. For this purpose, they unite in unions. Kazakhstan is a member of Collective Security Threat Organization. Each country has formed a military organization. The military organization is designed to prepare the country for defense. It includes the armed force, the defense industry and other organizations related to the defense of the country. During the threat of military conflict, the military organization is the basis for transferring the country to a state of war. The main goal of preparation for a military conflict is the country's readiness to repel military aggression. Mobilization activities are carried out throughout the country. As a rule, they should be carried out long before the start of the military conflict. Mobilization is not just a call-up for military security service, as presented the media today. The main goal of mobilization is the country's readiness to fully support the armed forces of the state to repel military aggression. During mobilization, the population, industry, and infrastructure are transferred to wartime. The population, industry, and infrastructure are prepared for mobilization in peacetime. The history of Kazakhstan, Khan had 40,000 strong army. During the mobilization period, he could gather it up to around 500,000 warriors. Military conflict, as we see, is very expensive phenomenon. Enormous cost not only for resources but also for people and infrastructure. Thank you for your attention. See you later.